Ho, 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 ho.
Welcome, everyone, to the Horrorcast. We're back! I am your host, Matrix Floyd 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello.
What is up, Vaughn?
What's up?
What's up, Ray?
We haven't forgotten this cast. There's just not been any news.
Well, we got a lot of news now. What's up, Chris?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Ben?
Hi, Ben.
All right, feast your eyes.
Ooh, this is awesome.
Well,
Don't,
wait a second. I kind of lost it. Wait, what's on? Here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, feast your eyes on. Why won't it show up?
For your next party or get together.
Trying to do it.
This is one I made earlier.
Okay.
I told you, Captain Jack's messing up his timeline.
Okay, can you see it?
Here. Oh.
Yes.
Wait, there it is.
Yeah.
The alien punch fountain.
Oh.
Yes.
How cool is that?
That's
That's
awesome.
freaking awesome.
I want that. What is
That
it, like
is
$700? Maybe 1,000?
Oh, good lord.
Maybe. No, what is it really? We don't even know. I tried watching the video. You came and watched the video. I know Planet Eagles. All right. Yes, I want that. I'm gonna do more research on that, and I'm going to
cool.
find out.
That is beautiful. I love it.
I'm going to try to find out.
Even awesome, even more than that, is if you want to, you serve like that little xenomorph that pops out of the one dude's chest as cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Now that's where the real Cookie Monster is.
Yes.
Right.
There you go.
Cookies. Definitely. Okay, so I have some news here, and I'm going to give it to you, Chris, if you can read it for me.
Better yet, the little dip bowl. That's the guy's chest, and the cookies are the.
Oh, nice.
Now I know where Scott got his inspiration from.
Hey, give it time, folks. The mind works.
Don't worry, I'll sort of in a good word with Cookie Monster for you, Scott.
All right, Chris, did you get it?
Yeah, it's just it's coming up now.
Okay.
So this is on Bloody Disgusting. So definitely check this article out on there.
Yep.
Basically, it's just more American Horror Story teaser images, and I don't really know what I'm looking at here.
I don't even get to look at it. Is that what the picture is? Wait.
What's that?
Sure. Wait, let me see.
I did not know they was making another one.
It looks
Oh,
like
they're making
a
another
face.
2 seasons. They're making another
Really?
2 seasons. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be
All right,
awesome.
so let me screen share this if I can. And just So wherever that is. I don't know what that is.
Are they doing zombie this time?
I don't even know. I'll get the
It
video
looks
in the
like a
back.
weird face.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. This is going to be the most crazy season ever because it has Lady Gaga as Vera Farmiga, which is Norma Bates.
Dress.
So Norma Bates, Gaga, Billy Lord, who is Carrie Fisher's daughter, and I think it even has Vera Farmiga's sister, which was in Coven and all them, So this is the season before the fight. There's going to be a Murder House versus Coven season next year.
What?
So this season is supposed to be like some type of weird election. I don't even know if they're really going to do the election thing because the other guy didn't want to be a part of it, his partner. So we're going to see what this is about. But how great is that going to be? Even if they get Kathy Bates too, and Angela Bassett, and all of them in it. I mean, all those women together is some crazy stuff.
God, that's gonna be
Quicksilver
awesome.
in the middle. Evan Peters. That's going to be amazing. So I'm really excited about American Horror Story this season. But I just hope I was hoping that they're going to do some type of Titanic thing or something like a ship sinking that maybe they're stranded or you have to eat each other or some weird stuff. I don't know, like some crazy.
Ooh, sort of like a play on maybe Gilligan's Island in a way.
I don't know. Now we also got Chucky coming out. And Mr. Grey's Anatomy, McDreamy is going to be the doctor in the Chucky movie. Which is
like to have Chucky at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's going to be hysterical. We got Jigsaw coming out, which they're relabeling the Saw franchise the Jigsaw franchise. Just like it used to be Child's Play.
I've been hearing about that ever since last year. One of my one of the people I work with, God, that's like the top thing on her list to say.
And also we got
there's a new Leatherface movie too.
What's that?
There's that new Leatherface movie that's coming out too.
Yes, and we also got the Annabelle, the second movie for Annabelle.
The 11th of August.
And it's a franchise with that. And then we got a spin-off of The Nun from Conjuring 2.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And there's another spin-off of The Conjuring plus Conjuring 3. So, and Halloween's coming out next year, I think, right, Chris? Or something.
Oh, is this a reboot of Halloween?
I think so, yeah.
It's a sequel.
It's a sequel. Oh.
But not a
Rob Zombie, so don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So, and then Friday the 13th is in limbo. Unfortunately. There's also a massive legal battle, too, with that. So, we'll have to see what's going to happen. But, there's a lot, they're bringing everything back. They always bring stuff back.
That is true.
You know?
I would love to see them do the movie Looker as an update.
What's that?
With all the social media and YouTube stuff going on.
Yeah. Now, there was... Tom McFarlane was going to do Spawn, but they held up the whole entire thing because Tom McFarlane has some demands.
Which are?
He be the writer, director, and producer.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
And they're like, no.
Is it live action or that animated?
No, it is live action,
okay.
but he wants to do the whole thing, and they're like, no. They don't want to give him like $15 million to make it.
But why? He's the one who's been doing Spawn.
Yeah.
But I know, but his movie the original one never really did that much money. And yes, he had a successful HBO series, but I guess they feel he's not a director. He's not, in Hollywood, not good enough to do it. So they just want him to just let him do it, but they're not, so now that's just, it's unfortunate. I mean, we've waited for a Spawn thing for years.
Yeah.
And then we got that.
They've got that fan-made thing, which is sort of cool.
Yeah. Now we got this also 2 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies based on Leatherface, I believe. Which one's a prequel and then one's a sequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I don't know. I mean, they did some weird stuff about the plot. Originally, they were going to make him like a Twilight young kid and a girlfriend, popular in school. And then they decided
it's supposed to be socially awkward.
Right, and then they decided no. Well, of course, a lot of people are bitching and complaining. They're like, "Are you crazy?" And they changed that, so that's good. But it still isn't. It is not great either with it. So
stop.
Nope.
Stop twilighting our horror flicks.
These companies, and they're doing younger things and whatever.
Yeah. Now, Chris, before we go from here, what can we talk about related to that? You want to talk about Cloverfield? Do we know anything about Cloverfield?
I actually have an article that came out today about something that fits perfectly into the horror.
Let's go.
This is kind of weird, and nobody really knows what's going on with this. So, it's about the Predator.
Oh.
And Keegan-Michael Key made a comment today that's making everybody go, what do you mean? So this is basically what he said. He said, Predator was a real privilege to do, and if people think they're going to see a remake of the original movie, they're in for a surprise, a very pleasant surprise. It's not a sequel. It certainly lives in the universe of the 5 films that were made. I think it's probably the best way to say it, and the only way I can say it right now.
Wait.
So now, let me explain where the confusion's coming from. You probably already know. What 5 films? Where?
That's what I'm saying. Right.
So
Predator, Predator
Alien
2,
versus Predator
Predators. Wait.
And in the
what
Cloverfield.
Ben just said is what people are thinking. They're thinking that this movie, what he's talking about is Predator, Predator 2, Predators, Alien versus Predator, and Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
Reckoning.
Oh, they count those two in there.
Yes.
The
Oh,
problem
geez.
is those aren't connected to this series as far as we know. So what
Okay.
5 films is he talking about?
Well, here's the thing now. If it was connected, that would mean that it's an alternate universe to the current alien thing we have, because then David
Right.
did invent the aliens and they were in the pyramids.
Right.
Unless, of course, you say that when you travel in space and it's so far off that I don't know what I'm even saying. It's like, in other words, space travel, they're able to go faster, and they were, according to that point in time, if you're going to Earth, I don't know, whatever.
You're basically having a
Wibbly
big
wobbly,
brain
timey
fart.
wimey.
Right,
He's having a big brain fart, ain't you, Joe?
brain fart. So
yeah,
Predator,
that's
so
confusing.
those alien, so, okay, could you do this then? Could you say that Aliens vs. Predator 2 created an alternate timeline because, like, maybe they shouldn't have went to Earth, and now that the Earthlings, us, had advanced our technology based on Predator technology, that Alien Covenant's an alternate universe?
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Or two, in other words.
I don't think they're gonna get into like alternate timelines and stuff, because this movie's apparently already complicated as it is.
Yep.
So just Alien Covenant just sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's they've already said that in that timeline, Alien versus Predator, those movies definitely did not happen.
But according to this guy, it does.
Well, according to this guy, in his Predator series, that may have happened, but in the Alien series, no, they never happened.
So now, okay, so in other words, Predator is part of canon for Predator.
Well, maybe. We don't know if that's exactly what he means, because there's a lot of people out there thinking that he made a mistake. He meant to say 3 movies, but he said 5. Some people think that he accidentally slipped up and he revealed that they're planning on doing another one.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I personally don't understand where he's getting 5 movies
Oh, the
from.
Hollywood, hey, we're doing another 5 Predators, but then you don't know if this one's going to do well.
Predator Cinematic Universe.
From what we've heard about this movie, it doesn't sound like this one's going to be a barrel of laughs. You know, we've got Predators and Predators teaming up with humans again, and
it might be a joke though, because
yeah.
But at least not be like Birdemic.
Oh, Jesus.
Or the Sharknado movies.
Yeah.
Hey, that 5th one's coming out.
And the funny thing is, originally they wanted a 3rd type of alien race, and species was supposed to be huge, and it didn't turn out to be. And they wanted that to be like a whole crossover with Aliens, Predator, and Species.
If they stopped,
I heard about that.
good,
and it just didn't work out because.
Well, Species was like a weird alien porno. It was like
it was supposed to be in the same universe, but then it turned into porn, right?
Yeah.
Alien porn.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens when you show TNA and like like a creature flick, and then like people were distracted, like hey, and they weren't even paying attention to like.
There's no plot in there at all.
Dude, those things.
No plot.
And
I think the funniest part of that movie, I didn't mean to cut you off, Joe, but I think one of the funniest parts of Species was, pardon my language, but like when the guy's running under like the crevice in the ceiling, and like her nipples have tentacles, and she tries to strangle him.
I gotta tell you,
I was like, that's a special power, right there.
I gotta tell you, when I saw this movie, I didn't know what I was. I was like, okay, this is gonna be the 3rd type of alien creature. I didn't know anything about the sex thing or any of that stuff. I'm going to see it. I'm like, it's like I'm looking. I'm like, she came out of this goo jelly thing, and she's naked, and her boobs are big, and oh my god, and oh, that's it, and she's getting it on with Dr. Octopus. But at the time, And he's having a conversation with her while they're, and she's like, "Oh, can you feel it?" And I'm like, "Oh."
I felt bad for who was it?
I didn't feel bad for Alfred Molina.
The psychic. What's the
Not for
psychic?
him.
What
He
was
was
the
loving
psychic's
it.
name?
What's
What's the
it.
actor's name? Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
I felt bad for Forrest Whitaker because he was like, "They're in the other room.
I
They're
know.
in the other room." And the guy was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "They're in the other room. They're having sex." And he's like, "Well, no, she's dead." He's like, "No, they're in the other room."
Poor Ben Kingsley too.
Imagine,
Oh
imagine,
yeah.
imagine
He
if
was
Alfred
in
Molina
that,
is
plus he was in that lovely Blood Rain movie.
But if I was
Oh,
Alfred
no.
Molina, I wouldn't complain at all.
No.
I was just, hey, that's
Not-
you had to do it. It was a tough job, but
Not to
Somebody
get
else.
off.
Yeah.
That must have been
Not
a
to-
hard job, and
somebody has to do it.
Not to get off.
Hold on,
of
let
that
Vaughn
subject.
talk. Let Vaughn talk. Yeah.
But Scott mentioned Blood Rain, and I used to love the video games today.
oh yes, I got both.
And
of them.
then when I saw the movie, I was like, "What the?
Oh,
I'm watching. Why are they doing this? She's somewhere else, not killing Nazis all over
And
the
then
place.
what happened?
where
She was
supposed to
fighting
be.
with a guy, and then she's banging him on the wall. Which
Yeah,
one was that? And that,
That
was
was-
also Ben Kingsley was in one of them
Yeah.
too, right?
yeah,
You know,
he was in the first
later
one.
fight.
And I'm like, what?
We can't
Yeah.
criticize this movie on here.
What movie?
Do you know why? Have you ever heard of the story of the director of those
Yuri
movies?
Ball.
Ove Ball, yeah, however he says
Oh.
his name. He challenges his critics to boxing matches,
Mm-hmm.
and then he beats the hell out of them.
Right.
I'm not even joking. That's apparently something that he does.
Really?
But they don't have to
Seriously.
accept, though. But they don't have to accept.
No, some have apparently, and he has. This is a story that's been going on for years, and
Is that how he stays alive? By
no, you know his gimmick. He has a brilliant gimmick. Apparently, he's a
Oh,
German director, so he makes
Yeah.
these movies. But apparently, in Germany, there's some sort of tax loophole that if the movie that you make loses money or something like that, you get like a tax write-off.
Mm.
So
So
that's
he-
apparently what he does.
So he's making shitty movies for spite.
Yes.
Yeah, that's he just a perfectly good franchise with potential, and
And it's
just
because
run
of
it
those
to the
movies.
ground.
We no longer see a genuine Blood Rain video game.
So you're
No.
telling me that if I say something, he's going to kick my ass?
If he finds out, apparently he retired from. He went on this big tirade a year ago about how he couldn't get another one of his movies funded,
You were Kickstarter, yeah.
and he
We
was
covered
like,
that.
he was like, "You bastard! You just go watch your Marvel shit," and then he like ended the video.
But we
And
covered
people
that.
were like,
Yeah, he
"Okay."
challenges people. He does. He bitches about how poorly supposed to be how poorly their movies are, but his is pretty much.
we covered that, though, on the Everything show. I remember that.
Yeah. He thinks these movies are a bomb.
They really
These movies
bomb.
is not the
I-
bomb.
I know.
I even said something to Vin Diesel. I know he wasn't going to respond, but I says it would be great to have you revitalize the Blood Rain movie. Maybe have her as a spin-off from your from another of your last Witch Hunter movies. That would
Well,
be.
that's getting a
Oh,
sequel,
not
too.
the
Yes.
Witch Hunter. Oh,
I didn't even see
God.
that yet.
Oh, that is good. That was good.
Wow.
At
didn't
least it's
see
not,
that.
at least it's not an alien porno that's coming out of nowhere.
And just so you know, I have species 1, 2, 3, and 4. No!
Oh, and then we get Splice.
And yes,
That one.
every movie. Wait. Every movie, they do get bigger. That's all I'm
Oh
going to say.
my God.
Yeah.
I just had to say
Hey.
it, but
What's that? The
You know what
boobs on
really-
the ball.
it is. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, how is that person standing up straight?
You know what really bothers me about the later movies, like Species 2 and 3 and 4,
Hang on.
is that some of the scientists and the characters in those movies, they know what this character is. Like she's like a vicious reptile,
So do
but
I.
they're still like, yeah, I got to get with that. Like, sure thing, pal.
I think they held her up by ropes because there's nobody in America can walk like that. That's like 5,000 pounds. I'm not in 4. Listen, people don't even know there's a 4.
Maybe-
But there is a 4.
Yeah, I recently saw it too.
There is a 4. And I gotta tell you, you can like punch to a wall with one of those things. That's just gotta do.
I think they actually do that in one of the scenes too.
Like, oh.
I believe it.
We always think that those numbers are reference to the movie. No, that's the.
I don't even know
That's
what
the
size
size.
that is. Is that like a Jason X 55-72 size?
No, you had it
I-
right. It's a double J.
What
Oh,
double
gosh.
J?
Yes.
That's a J. Jonah Jameson? What was it?
Daily Bugles as well.
God.
No wonder Alpha wanted sex.
We went there, folks.
You know, sometimes things just happen. and
This was a horror cast.
it was.
That is
It
the
became
porno
right.
stuff.
I don't know what it became. It's just, that's why it never worked to have species as a third alien.
I felt bad for the one guy in the first one where like they're in the pool or like the jacuzzi or whatever, and she's like,
Oh
"Don't
my
leave, I
God.
want a baby," and he's like, "What?" And then she kills him. Like,
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
she's like,
God.
I'm like, what the hell's
That's one of the
happening?
first kiss I want to avoid every.
Oh
And then
my
she
God.
became a rat. And then I'm like,
Became a rat. Yeah.
and then I'm like, that's why that this is not going to be successful. You should go from this to like whatever. That's like, hey.
Could you
all right?
imagine like a
Somebody made
xenomorph walking in and being like, "What the hell?"
Somebody made a mistake. Somebody made a mistake at that end because you don't want to see a beautiful woman and then you see a rat. There's a mistake.
Oh,
The
I'm
predator
sorry.
shows up and he's like, "I'm not hunting that. Screw that."
No.
And then what made 2 was like what Venom should be.
Movies would have the.
I know.
Yeah, two
Well,
was
two
like
was
a
like-
Venom movie.
2
Yeah.
was like what Venom should be. This guy's like with chicks. He's got like 20. I don't know what the hell is it. He was like, hey, I'm an astronaut, and hey.
He tries to rape
all
that
over
woman
the
in the middle of a parking lot, and like the van is going back and forth, but nobody is saying anything. Like it's a normal occurrence. Like,
I'm like,
oh.
what the hell is this? And I'm like, wait, this is species?
and you remember at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
like the male
Jeez.
one rapes the female one, and then she gives birth, and then for some reason the other child decides to kill her.
Right.
For some
I
reason.
gave up after part 2 of that.
And
Like,
then
no,
3,
no more.
3 was
Just
that wait, correct me if I'm wrong. 3 was that there was, of course, the main female.
Yeah.
And then they had a male one that they made him sterile. And they didn't tell her. So they could just bang like crazy and never have a baby. Which you'd be
Yeah,
like,
at the end of the movie, the guy, the scientist's friend, he's like, "But you're letting them go? They're gonna take over the Earth." And he's like, "No, I
No.
made him sterile."
I have a question.
And they're like, "But wait, what happens when they find out?" And he's like, "Oh shit!" Like,
yeah, shit.
Is
Pardon my
Natasha Hendricks is the main female in each of them, or they do
No.
like Blood Rain?
No,
No.
just
No.
They have
No.
different females.
In the
Oh,
third
wow.
one, they went
Oh.
bigger.
yeah.
And
They
then the
went,
fourth one, they went
they
even
went,
bigger.
they went with someone with a bigger tits, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. You know, Ray, I've been trying really hard not to say that word. Like the whole cast, you just had to say it. You just had to say it. I'm saying everything but, and you're like just flat out. Hey.
Yes, it's only
well, the
natural.
funny thing was in the third one that like they had this subplot about like the main scientist was making like some sort of experimental
Oh,
nuclear
geez.
reactor, and at the end of the movie, the guy was like, "If we don't shut it down, it's gonna blow a hole in the Earth." And I was like, "What? Remember when this movie was about aliens?"
Yeah.
All I know is with the fourth one, I was like, her things are bigger than her head, and I'm just like, I just like her head. Like she could like this would have covered her whole face if she was able to stick it up there.
Come
And I'm just
on.
like, I just couldn't believe it. I'm like staring there because I'm like, and I forgot what the was.
I think everybody forget. I think that's the whole point.
I don't know. I don't even know what happened. I'm like, I don't even remember.
Oh.
It's called Awakening. Yeah, that's the best part of waking up right in your face.
With boobies in your.
There was a plot in that movie. There was a character in that movie, the scientist that they go to see. He's got one of these things as like his girlfriend, and this was like part of the thing. He tells the other scientist, he's like, "Oh yeah, these aliens, they don't last very long. So every couple of months I decide to make myself a new one." And he's like, "Maybe I'll make the next one Chinese." And I was like,
Oh
"What is
my
happening in this
God.
movie?"
So in other words, they can't drive right.
Oh, Jesus. Come
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
on. I thought I was bad.
Welcome everybody to the Real Sexism Cast.
With your host, Pimp Lord 212.
No, don't even start.
Hey, this podcast went down.
I will
This
never
went
hear the
down
end of
a
that tomorrow.
tunnel.
They'll put a cigar in my mouth, a hat on to guess. You're ridiculous.
It's gonna be your next
Godfather
alternate
returns.
universe.
The
No,
Godfather returns.
no, we're not doing that alternate universe. No,
Oh my God.
we are not doing that alternate universe.
I
No.
am funny.
See, this is why Species never became the third alien species that became popular.
Oh my
Because otherwise
God.
Joe would be out of a job.
Listen, they even had the they tried to copy Species with was it Thal or something like that, or something with a tail.
Splice.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it was the
Oh.
same thing. It was the same type of movie.
Splice made me very uncomfortable
Oh
because of that
Yes.
one scene that we
I
won't talk
forgot
about.
Spice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Well,
you know, it's not.
I think we've had enough. I think we've had enough of the surprises.
So,
since Comic Con's coming up, we'll probably get Nash versus Evil Dead Season 3 trailer.
yes.
Oh, I have not
Yes.
seen that yet. I heard it was really good. Because I'm a Xena fan. I heard my girl.
You guys,
have 3
you haven't
Ashes
seen
on my
any
desk.
of you haven't seen any of the Ash vs Evil Dead ones?
I have not, because I haven't had stars. So,
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
if you want to see it, it makes an appearance in Alien Covenant. But no, literally,
Jesus.
they copied the whole Deadite. And that's the alien.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. So what's going on with Hellraiser 57? I mean, do you have any
They're just
information
for
about
making those
that?
movies.
No, there is. I don't.
I
just
haven't
don't-
heard anything about it.
What did you say, Ben?
Is Pinhead
Wait,
in
there was
retirement home now?
one. There was two. Then they went to space. Then they were trying to be like the Strangers. And then it was like a Twilight Zone one without him, and he appeared in 3 minutes. We're up to 9. No, maybe 8.
Maybe.
Somebody help me.
Yeah,
Put a comment in there, please.
somebody, yeah.
The last one I saw was in 2011, and it was terrible. It was trying to be Strangers, whatever. That was big back then.
You know-
it was terrible.
I'm surprised they're not doing Candyman. They're doing all the rest of them.
They're not doing Candyman. What are they doing? Pumpkinhead's coming back.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
No, not Pumpkinhead, and also Jeepers Creepers.
Really? Oh, dang.
Okay, they're saying there's 9. Yeah, this will be the 9th one.
Well
For
done,
me, I
Joe.
got it right. All right, well done. So Hellraiser 9.
God. Jeez.
Yeah. Hellraiser 9.
He meets
And-
up with the species.
Yeah.
And this time she's
why
looking
can't they-
at boobs
why-
and legs.
But do you realize, here's the thing now, seriously now. Do you realize that all these decades, right, they only come up in this company with just 3 type of alien creatures. Just 3 in like, what, 20, 30 years, whatever?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Mhm.
Where is the creativity? Why can't they create another creature? What is the problem? Why is it taking decades? I mean, I
They're
don't
too busy
understand.
focusing on jump scares now.
Oh, God.
Joe,
Yes.
I'm
Ugh.
telling them jump scares you've seen over and over again, and it's cheap.
And
Well,
why
and
is the
the
Conjuring
scariest
only getting
thing
right?
in Paranormal Activity is a ghost running around with a sheet on its head. I mean,
I know.
Yeah, but even then, what's with the horror movies going time travel now? Paranormal Activity was time travel, and Blair Witch, whatever that was, 3.
I think so. It might be.
And they did it wrong. And I even said, "Oh, what if we were time travel?" Yeah, I should shut my mouth. The horror movies. Yeah, they did.
Insidious was kind
But
of
they just haven't. They just Insidious, really.
They
Yeah,
kind of
time
because he went back, didn't he, in time to go back to sort out the mess, didn't he?
Oh, I didn't even see that yet. All right.
Oh.
They overplay the jump scares a little bit too much.
I want Friday
Yeah.
13th, man. I don't know why these people are taking forever to make Friday 13th.
If
It's really not that hard.
No, if you don't want to do it, then I'm sure someone else.
It's not hard. The guy puts a mask on, you go kill people, that's it. I mean, you could do weird stuff, weird ways he kills people, or weird weapons he uses, still uses a machete, but, you know, it's really, I don't know what these people, these directors like, well, what is my motivation if I'm wearing hockey mask? Well, shut the fuck up.
Because these kids, they want to know the background.
The origin.
Why he went this
don't.
direction.
I wouldn't mind another nightmare.
Shit. Yeah,
I would love to see another nightmare.
But they did. When did they ever overthink a horror movie now to make a horror movie? Just do it. Jason, he's not rocket scientist to make. That guy was dabbling for 4 years trying to figure out how to do a Friday the 13th movie, and then when the rings tanked, they got scared and they kept delaying it. Right?
Exactly.
But you wasted your opportunity.
I still can't believe I went and saw it.
Christopher Nolan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the reason that Paramount got Friday the 13th back. He had like 5 years to do one. They couldn't even do one. It's embarrassing. Jesus. And they even got South Park too. They could have did a movie too. They didn't want to do it either. How stupid are you as a company?
God.
It was just ridiculous. You have Friday the 13th. You pop out some movies. What the shit? Why is The Conjuring the only ones that could get a horror movie right? And the only one that could be profitable. All the other ones, they're all tanking. They don't know what they're doing. They're like, how could they not, how many freaking, in the 80s, how many freaking horror movies were there?
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
And now you can't even make a horror movie anymore?
Exactly.
Like, you don't know how? Why not?
Because of the jump scares and their...
No, this plot, they try to do look what they did with the Friday the 13th reboot.
Yeah.
With the freaking magic locket, with the picture. Get the frick out of here with this shit. As long as she wears the necklace, she won't get killed. That's
What
stupid.
is this, Survivor?
God.
I don't even know what's become.
Yeah,
They need to just
don't
think. Just do the effing movie. Don't try to think too hard.
There's no soul to it like it used to. In the 80s, there was a time period where you can go to the movie, get scared, the blank out of you, and
they had
go
fun
home.
with it. The guy's sitting on the toilet. He looks like friggin' Rick James. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby. And he gets stabbed while he's taking a crap. I mean, it was great. Jason, but it wasn't even Jason in that one.
And when people were in sexy, they got done.
But they had some cool things that happened Friday the 13th.
And who cares if Freddy won a boy's body? He was cute.
Oh, you think it too?
Yeah, I remember that.
Crazy. I like the third the Dream Warriors.
Yeah, that was
Dream Warriors.
It was a takeoff of Dreamscape.
That was the best one. Yeah. But
that girl was bad in Dreamscape.
They need to bring Robert Englund back and stop the full crap and just make one. I don't know what the problem is with that either. They don't get it. I don't know. If you could do like Lord of the Rings, right? You give them like billions of dollars to make like 3 Lord of the Rings back to back, right? Why can't they give them like $100 million, let's say, right? Give somebody $100 million. So this is what you're gonna do for the next 5 years. You're gonna make like 10 Friday the 13th movies, one after the other, and we're not gonna release any of them until you're done with all 10, right? And then you put them out one year after the other. And if one of them does like $100 million, hey, you're golden. And then you got your money back, and the other 9 could just make money and it's profitable. What's the big deal? Do it that way. Give them $100 million, and then make 10 movies. And you can pop them out in like 2 months each. Look at even the video games when they were popping out a Mega Man every freaking year.
Oh, goodness.
And a Castlevania and a Contra. And this is like crazy. Like they don't get it now. They don't know how to do it. They think it the wrong way. They're like they don't know what to spend on a horror movie now. But meanwhile, you don't spend that much now. The Conjuring, they spend $2 million. I mean, like
that's why they're continuing to do what they're doing, because they put out these really low, from what we would consider low budget horror movies, and they wind up making like quadruple the budget. And then they're like, well, we're going to make 7 more of these because they're so cheap to make to them.
Well, why can't they do that with Friday the 13th?
Because it costs too much money.
So why don't they?
I mean, right now, that's in that legal battle, you know.
Of an old franchise dying, and there is a new one.
But that's all they have to do is they have to give them $100 million to make 10 Friday the 13th, and just do that.
They don't think like that, though.
No.
But that's stupid. Then.
I know.
Then it's the old thinking. Then it's wrong.
Even if they just you know,
Okay,
even
Chris.
if they just put out, you know, like let's say they got like an independent director, someone who proved themselves with a movie, you know, that they made themselves, and they brought them in and they gave them a modest budget, and they said, here's one of these characters like Jason, like Freddy, like Chucky, something like that. Make a movie with it. I guarantee you that it would. Well, I can't guarantee, but most likely that person would respect the franchise. They would put out something really good, and then you move on from there. But they won't do that because they think it's better to make these other low-budget films, hoping to strike a gold mine.
Let's not forget, we also have the DVD.
Yeah, Blu-ray sales.
DVD and Blu-ray movies out straight to Blu-ray and DVD. And a lot of times those do better than the ones that are on the big screen because they don't have to worry about paying the movie theater. They don't have to worry about paying this person or that.
Right.
But yeah.
First of all, if Paramount has it, right, and somehow they got to keep it, right, what I would suggest is flat out do a Jason Takes Manhattan proper, where instead of being in Manhattan for 2 minutes and you're calling it Jason Takes Manhattan, and he's actually in Manhattan for the whole entire movie. And again, I don't care about the hot dog vendor of America. Jason was killing hot dog vendors. They cut it. He was killing everybody. They cut it because they didn't want it to offend hot dog vendors. Yeah. Yeah, and it was in a trailer where he killed the hot dog vendor. The guy was like with the dog, and he went with the machete. And they like all these stupid organizations were being retarded, and they couldn't have Jason kill this one. They couldn't have Jason kill a homeless person. They couldn't have Jason kill a bad person. They couldn't have Jason kill this guy because he's this. And it was ridiculous. So that movie got destroyed. So my thing is, put him in Manhattan, do it as a friggin' sequel to 8, where it takes place in the 80s, that he got back to Crystal Lake, and they put him back in the water again with the stone and somehow, and then you start from there. Okay, so you do a 9, or whatever way you want to label it. I would say 9 because I don't really count Hell and Jason X. But you do a 9, then you do a 10, and then 10 will be in Crystal Lake, current times, where he, you know, all these kids have high-tech cell phones, they're all trained, waiting for him when he comes back, but he still kicks all their ass. And that's basically it. And then you can even do one in the winter, like I said it too. Doing snowmobiles, doing this, and they're fighting in the snow.
Have it set up like everybody assumes this is just like an urban legend, and then they slowly find out, boom.
No, I wouldn't do it that way because that would no good. Because they have to know he's there. They have to know he's in the water, but property value is cheap, and that's why they're all moving there because it's cheap to live there.
No, it is. It's a 100%. I'm just saying,
less than a minute.
A horror flick, but these people are people who are in it. They initially treat it as though he's an urban legend, and then
that would work.
And you know what, Sue? Even though Jason X was weird, I did like it, which was surprising. So I would do something like because they never did something weird like that before. Or they tried, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so we're at the end. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now.
Yeah.